was at least 6'2" and solid muscle from head to toe. Sort of like Brent, Ruby's other grandson, now that Maddie thought about it, but with brown eyes instead of gray. And oh, that smile. It made parts of her flutter like they hadn't in years. She'd adjusted her laundry schedule to match his, on the off chance he might be in a smiling mood. Living across the street from the quarter clean-it did have its benefits. Not that she was stalking him. Much. She pushed thoughts of laundry and dates aside as she made her way down the back hall and through the dining room. Bridge night first, get serious about finding a date later. Maybe she could hit Walgreens on the way home, snag the latest Cosmo, and see if there were any new tips for picking up men. It was that, or ask the other women on staff at the inn for advice. Anyone other than Ruby. Oh, Madeline, there you are. Speak of the devil. Hi, Ruby. You wanted to see me about something? I know you're very busy, dear, but I was talking to Mary Robinson in town this morning, and she mentioned that her neighbor, that nice Arnold shoemaker, isn't seeing anyone at the moment. At the moment? Maddie did a mental eye roll. If that guy had had a date in the last 5 years, she'd be surprised. Was Ruby so desperate that she'd already started digging to the bottom of Mount Pleasant's singles barrel? Look, Ruby, I really appreciate all you're doing for me, but... And then, through the haze of irritation, emerged a brilliant plan. Lie. All she had to do was tell a little white lie. Then maybe, without being called to the carpet on a daily basis, Maddie could work the nerve up to actually find a date to this ridiculous dance. She forced a grin. Well, you see, I've already got a date. For the gala. The words came out stilted as her conscience caught up with her mouth, but darn it, enough was enough. Besides, one little white lie couldn't hurt, right? And when she showed up at the gala with a guy on her arm, well, Ruby would be none the wiser. Why, Madeline, that's wonderful. Her boss stepped closer, waggling her brows. Anyone I know? Ruby, is there anyone within a 100-mile radius you don't know? Ah, I see. You want it to be a surprise. Ruby nodded and stepped back to wave her on. All right, dear. I won't hold you up any longer. Thank you. Maddie continued on, her shoulders sagging with relief. If she'd known the fib would be so well received, she would have done this weeks ago. Oh, and Madeline? She paused to look back. Yes? I can't wait to meet him. Her boss's smile took on Cheshire cat proportions. Maddie nodded and continued on to the kitchen. Neither can I. She made her way around the high-top bar that separated the dining tables from the kitchen swinging double doors, and was surprised to see her kitchen help already on dishwashing duty. Usually it was 10 after 4 before Sarah moseyed in, which meant something was up. The ginger college sophomore had been gung-ho when she'd started working for them this summer, but the more business picked up, the less energized Sarah had become, which drove Maddie nuts. She had no tolerance for slackers, especially not in her kitchen. Hey, Sarah, she said, setting her things down and grabbing a clean apron. How's it going? Awful. No head turn, no eye contact, and she was dressed all in black. Oh yeah, something was definitely up. Super. Like Maddie didn't have enough drama to worry about with the bridge club event tonight. Sorry to hear that. Anything I can do to help? Nope. Okay then. Well, if you think of anything, just let me know, okay? Stone-cold silence, broken only by the stirring of water as Sarah washed a mixing bowl about as slowly as humanly possible. Maddie bit back a curse, hoping the co-ed's pace would pick up as the night went on. Tonight was not the night for sloths and pity parties. Maybe a quick reminder would help get her butt in gear. So, you know we've got Ruby's bridge club to feed tonight on top of the usual group of guests. Maddie reached into the refrigerator near her and began retrieving trays of pre-made calzones. Thankfully, prep time was half what I thought it would be. More dishes to start the evening, but less throughout your shift. That's a good thing, right? A cry,